final video of this playthrough. I mean, we could probably do one more. We're about to go to Old Forest and start the T2s. This is going to be a significant difficulty spike from where we were before. And it looks like we did not do Dearth yet. I thought we had. Did we not do it? Apparently not. Alright, so the last we checked, or the last, where we left off last, we had put 3 points into Breathing Room, 3 points into Dauntless Challenger, which gives us a significant amount of passive regen. In fact, it looks like we have 16 or 17 regen right now with one enemy on the screen, so that's going to be helping us out. We haven't leveled Buckler Mastery yet. It's probably a good thing to shoot for next. We took Poison Mastery, or Poisons. They're kind of weak, but they do prevent healing to some extent. And they also can be used to debuff enemies. And then we have 1 point in all of our called shots. And actually the next place we want to put points, only 18, 19, then 20, is in Fleet Sniper. We want to get 3 points into this as soon as possible so we can lower the cooldown down to 6. And in fact, this would be a good place to put points. Buckler Mastery would probably be next. And then that's going to be where we're going from there. For defenses, we have 2 points in armor training. This brings us up to 50% armor hardiness. It also gives us some defense, which helps to scale our trained reactions. We only have 2 points in combat accuracy, but accuracy should not be much of an issue for us since Dex is our primary stat. We have 1 in our first 3 mobility skills. We could really use 2 in Disengage and Tumble, but those aren't huge priorities. And we also could use at least 1 more point in trade reactions, so that might be something to look for next. We'd love to have track, but we're going to hope to pick it up from an escort because we're looking at things to keep us alive first. We have 5 points in resolve because that's providing us with enough equilibrium to keep anti-magic shield up. It also helps with stamina too. That's an issue for us. And we do not have Drake-infused blood taken. That's going to give us some stun resistance and also some physical resistance. So actually that's probably the next thing that we take. So for generics, you probably want to take this next. And then after that, I would say 1 point in train reactions, 1 point in anti-magic shield, but 1 more point in disengage and tumble after that, 1 more point in light armor training, and then we're free to go after other things. But right now we're just trying to get through the early game. For gear, I think right before we left, we found a good set of ammo that was tier 3 with a high damage multiplier. Oh, this is great. Coral spray, that's good. Yeah, this has plus 30 lightning damage. Probably not helping us out much here, but it's going to be useful for us. It's going to be useful for us in the Old Forest because having some damage is really going to help. Alright, we'll clear this real fast. And as we can see, we're not in any significant danger here. Even these elites really just get eaten up by anti-magic shield. so we're probably good. So yeah, 20, we're probably going to take another inscription slot. And between anti-magic and trained reactions and anti-magic are probably one of my favorite combos in the game, because anti-magic reduces by a flat amount, and it does so after trained reactions. If you have both, and something hits you hard, you'll reduce damage by 30%, and then whatever's left, you'll subtract 80 from, or whatever we have anti-magic up to right now. I think we have it at 39, so not very high. So that's not very good. Something though. 40 damage is still something. I mean, 40 damage is 8 or 9% of my life. I mean, like, people tend to poo-poo anti-magic shield, but unless you're being crit for 3,000 damage, it tends to be pretty good. Late game, it gets up to about 130 damage. Put 5 points in it. That is around 8 or 9% of your life. Usually one-shots, while they happen, tend to be multi-hits. Sometimes it's physical damage, and so it does no good, but I think it's still good. Okay, we're in Old Forest. I take things kind of slow. Actually, we're going to auto-explore. Should actually be pretty well set for this. Let's look at our attack and our defenses. Damage is 88. That's pretty good for where we are right now. Defense, 30 armor. Not so good. Should really be closer to 50. But for our first T2, we should be alright. Looks like we have a gunner. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good place, actually. I don't think anything's going to do much to us. Now, I think on my last run with a Skirmisher, I ran into a Venom Drake boss that had like 3,000 life and kept disarming me from range. It also had recovery. And I ended up pillar dancing for about a half hour to kill it. Not a lot of fun. Skeleton warriors can be scarier. Let's look at his damage. Oh, 46. Maybe because it's degenerated, it's not very high. Skeleton warriors, though, can be pretty scary. They typically have very high weapon damage for their level. Well, so far these enemies are kind of a joke. Another thing worth pointing out is that even though this video is, I've been doing hour-long videos, I'm only planning on going through Old Forest because T2s, especially if I get an escort, can be kind of tedious. Anytime you're facing something that's a little bit more dangerous for you, things take longer to kill, you have to be more careful. And at this stage of the game in the T2s, everything just grinds to a halt. I would say if you do all the optional dungeons, it takes me probably 6 or 7 hours of gameplay to get from the start of Old Forest to Dreadfell. And that's like not just having the game going, but actually focused and playing. So 6 hours of focused play. That might happen over the course of 2 days. If I'm really focused, I might be able to get from here to Dreadfell in 1 day. I'm not sure if I've ever done that. Ooh, something hit me pretty hard. Did it hit me twice? It's like it only hit me for 115 damage. Oh, and then another pulse detonator, and it shot me twice. A good thing we have Tumble, and we can just get out of line of sight. Yay. Should probably make sure that this guy is stunned. One of the reasons why Krog is so great. Because I can count on that stun to always work. What ability is that? Is this a... Oozemancer? Oozemancer, Steam Gunner... Oh, a side shot with Oozemancer skills. That makes sense. Well, it's not good for us. We are not hitting this guy for anything. Oh, because he has a side shield that probably absorbs half the damage we do. Okay. Well, it's stunned and slowed movement. So, shoot, there's another snake. Should probably kill that. It's still stunned because we might have to escape here. Wait for everything to come back on cooldowns. Alternatively, we have our totem that we can still use. It looks like we're pinned and also slowed. So our infusion's only going to remove one of those. We can use our totem again if we have to. He's not healing, is he? I don't think so. Fire damage thing hits pretty hard. Oh, we have our regen back up. Stun's back up. Looks like he's dead. Some good ammo, maybe? Maybe? Heavy pouch of iron shots. I'm going to say probably not. Oh, I don't think we're getting anything good here. Nope. Tier 1. Shield, though, maybe. That doesn't look very good either. Cloak? Nope. Boots? Nope. Alright, so none of this stuff does us any good. One of the reasons why I like having the transmogrifier chest on my toolbar. Look through my equipment and none of it's any good. Keeps me from looking over the same gear multiple times. There is a damp cave. You do not want to go there at the level range that you see those. This is a very bad idea. I'm not sure how much higher level the caves are, but it's they're a lot scarier than even the tentacle trees. Probably go there before I go east though. Assuming I keep playing this character, which actually probably won't. I have another skirmisher that is about to go east, and his damage is not good. Not going very well for him. I think one of the problems with Skirmisher, and there's not a lot of them because it's be a pretty solid class, is that it doesn't have any standout prodigies to take at 30 that really increase its damage. You can take Aim Shot, which gives you one attack that gives you 450% modifier that it stuns and cripples or something. It's great, but it doesn't increase your base damage for the other 9 out of 10 turns, or 9 out of 10 turns that you have. Also, doesn't really help you out with overcoming high armor, really tanky enemies because you're just having that modifier applied after armor. So if you're fighting something with 80 armor and you only have 120 base damage, which I literally had happen to me earlier today, then you can't kill it. There's nothing you can do. Especially if it has like recovery or something. And having a 450% modifier isn't changing that, because it's still only being applied to the 40 damage that's getting through 1 out of 10 turns. I think it also had something where it's deflecting shots and it was reducing physical damage by 43%. I forget what skills it had, but it was, I think, Psy Shot and Bulwark combination. So you have nothing that is really increasing your weapon damage. There's a couple of things you can take, and those are Arcane Might is still reasonably good. It's much better on a one hand. If you are anti-magic, you can take Superpower, which increases weapon damage by about 15-20% late game. But one of those requires having 50 magic, and the other one requires 50 strength, which you're just not going to have at 30. Well, other classes, they take one of those, or they take I Can Carry the World, and all of a sudden their damage output goes up by 30 or 40% in the T3s, at the start of the T3s. But Skirmisher does... Ooh... Skirmisher does not get that. Ooh, that has track too. That's kind of nice. So, I think one of these is obviously better. This increases our effective health by like 100. X Cunning, Armor Penetration, Physical Power. No, this is still better. Okay. The other thing, Prodigy, you can take is Wind Touch Speed. Ooh, this is good because this gives us extra points in either Tumble or Disengage. So, okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask where the portal is. And this is where we're actually going to start trying with that escort, so you can kind of see some strategy here. So it's far away to the north. We're going to give the order a few turns. See this little entrance here? We can body block. What? That wasn't very long at all. I wonder if it's a random duration for the wait a few turns. So we're going to body block until that comes off cooldown again. And then we're going to do it again. See if she has something different to say where is the portal. Far away to the north. Well, that's not very helpful because I see multiple paths that could be leading to the north. We have kind of two right up in the middle up there, that opening. I'm just hitting 5 a few times to wait. And now I'm going to give the order to wait a few turns. And the wait a few turns order is basically just an activated ability that has a cooldown. Well, this doesn't seem very good. Alright, so we're going to have to get serious here. Because otherwise we're about to lose her. Oh, nope. She ran away. Thank you. So she saw the enemies and got scared. Come on, die. Yes. Now we might be able to still body block her. Or we can also use movement infusions. Ooh, where is she going? Might actually be easy to body block her. There we go. So she can't go anywhere now since she's stuck up here. Which means that we're fine. And we can just sit here forever. Oh. Another reason why healing is better than regen is I just use my wild. Instead of getting rid of the stun, it got rid of the poison. Whereas healing will get rid of poisons and bleeds. Get rid of this tree actually before we do the other thing. Is that cool? God dang it! That's the mucus thing. Oh no, you don't. What just happened? I must have moved while also having slow movement on me. And somehow I didn't die. It's like 10 turns just passed in a row. I wasn't aware that Oozemancers had a slow movement ability. I have a slow movement ability and I abuse it with stun all the time. Apparently that just got done to me. I did not die. I just saw like 8 turns in a row pass. Well then, we have no stun. But, put on Thorny Skin, so we'll do that. Our Sun Paladin is behaving herself quite well down there. Hit our regen infusion. We don't want to run away. We want to stay in between her and enemies. Oh, Drakes too? Come on. There we go. If we stay right here, she might not move around us. It really just moved. Yeah. It really just moved directly towards the goal. The AI is not good. So if that thing... If her pathing is saying that she just needs to move north, and I'm directly north in front of her, like I'm just hitting 5 over and over again, I can just keep doing that until the ability resets. Which it should have by now. Wait a few turns. And we have a bunch of Drakes up here, which is not particularly good. I use my called shots if I Oh, I must have telepathy Drake. That would explain that. Well then, it's not good because I want to keep her from being stupid. Oh, well then. That's not good because we don't want to get... Maybe we'll get out of this though. We're going to tumble. Shit. What just did that to me anyway? Might be able to salvage this. Oh, things are getting worse though. Shit. Well, we should be fine. Okay. Let's run down there and see if we can get back to our escort. It's weird because I can't really tell what I have line of sight on or not. Well then, that thing's not good. Gesture of pain, lacerating strikes. Okay, so we're going to have to get serious here. We might not be able to save the escort. I'm going to start by a called shot. We should have it stunned now. I'm going to use our totem. I'm not sure how we're going to get out of this situation. Oh, we're going to have to use this. If we can live long enough. We have 3 things attacking us. We might be alright. We have 3 shadows attacking us at the same time. How much does this give us? 14%? Might as well hit it. Yeah, that helped somewhat. We have our totem going. Might as well hit that. Okay. We're regenning. Okay, looks like we're probably in the clear. We'll make sure we keep our stamina up though, so we don't get screwed on. And we're stunned. At least that thing's dead, right? Okay, the next thing we have to worry about is the Drake, who's about to come and then breath attack us. I actually almost don't want to kill these things that we're fighting, because it'll keep the Drake out of line of sight. I don't think these hatchlings can really hurt us. I'm just going to F5 a bunch of times until things come off cooldown. I think she's fine too. So it's kind of weird that we're not attacking, but it's keeping us alive. And it got rid of our stun. And our big thing now is as soon as that Drake comes, it's going to breath attack us. Well, she might be safe because she might be out of line of sight of it. Okay, we're going to use all of our called shots to kill that thing. So we want to keep our... Oh, we're good. And then, as long as... Having Telepathy Drake actually came in handy. Alright. There's another Drake. I don't know if she's going to go right or left, to be honest. That's the other thing, too. So I'll have to move just enough that we can see which way she wants to go. So I think he's safe to take out. And it looks like she's coming my way. Alright. To me, that says that she wants to go up this way. So we're going to tell her to wait a few turns. And then go up to the next area. Oh! Well then. I think we're in the clear. That's good. Because she gives us effectively more talent points. And we want disengage. This is the second rank of that. That's good. Alright. So we survive that. There's that. There's a unique. Oh, so we probably want to take him pretty seriously. Let's look at him. Looks like he has skate, which gives him increased movement speed. Reduced global speed, though. That's nice for us. Damage doesn't seem too high. Talent. Does he have any way to charge us? He can stun us for like 7 turns. Gloom. Okay. So he can really mess us up. That's fine. So we're going to get some range, and then we are going to... What did he hit us with? Swift shot? Oh, he must be a Psy Gunner or whatever, right? I don't know. I don't know what Swift shot's doing on him. Alright, well, we're just going to hit our Wrath of the Wilds, and we're going to hopefully destroy him. The kinetic shields and thermal shields, though, are not going to make life good for us. Although it looks like our lightning damage bypasses it, which is nice. Yeah, I think our only attack that can really hit him is... Oh, he's stunned for 6 turns, and... should be enough to hit him? Maybe. We might have to be somewhat proactive about our movement here. Because... Yo. Does he have a slowed too? 17%, it's not too bad. Oh, let's use disengage. All the movement on that. Oh, even with all of our stamina regen, it's still just not enough, is it? I'd say disengage is fantastic, though. Alright, he's dead. Ooh. But we'll hold on to this. Well, it's not really that great. Spell cooldowns and crit molt. It's nice to hold on to the rain arts though, because we'll probably end up taking the Font of Sacrifice. Although we're not going to make it that far with this character, so I don't really care. Alright. Well then. Every time I see a gunner, I just hope that we're going to get some better bullets. So, I mean, the ones we have right now are alright. But they can be better. Although I think most of these enemies are only going to be dropping, like, tier 1 and 2 gear. What the hell is this guy? Oh, let's auto-explore. Hunting presence. I don't know what class gets that. What? Hitting speed. It must be a, Wormic? I really like disengage. Oh. Hey. My wild actually did something. Whoa. I hit him pretty hard, huh? Oh, I leveled up. I didn't even realize that. Oh, alright. Well, let's see what we got here. A sling. It's arcane. It's not very good. Ours is much better. Eh. What's this? It's cutting a dex. And it has disengage on it. If I ever need to disengage multiple times. This, however, gives me forward all stats, but no disengage. And honestly, none of the other stuff does any good. I think I'd rather just have the better stats because I have disengage. And I don't have any stamina issues. Armor 4. Armor penetration 8. Ooh. Stats are not good, though. What was that? A hat? Stamina each turn 1. That sounds good. This is giving me... What do I have right now? +5 to stats. And... I think this is actually better because... I think it's... no. Stamina per turn is really nice. This is going to give me more damage. Pretty close, though. Pretty close. It's heavy. Okay, none of this stuff's any good. What are we at for time? 41 minutes. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an hour. Does that thing go invisible? Exactly what I needed. I needed bees that would go invisible. What? Scoundrel's Tactics. Someone was telling me that they couldn't get Scoundrel. Maybe it was they couldn't get Skirmisher. Oh. I'm going to evade. I'm going to hit regen. And then I'm going to switch shot. That was a lot more damage than I was expecting to take there. I wonder if it was... I think only Rogue can get Scoundrel, right? I guess I have no idea what it is. It could be a lot of different things. The bee could have had exposed weakness. Lightning Speed Rare. Oh, Old Forest, I love you. Why do I not have healing infusion? Seems like just a bad idea. How much damage does this thing do? Well, it's a two-hand axe wielding. It's okay. We're really getting some use out of this. Let's stun him. Seriously? Why wouldn't he just run away? That's fine. He's just going to come back with lightning speed later and one-shot me. Oh, come on. I don't know what just happened there. Ooh, a ring. Is it good? Accuracy 12, physical crit chance. Doesn't seem bad. Projectile psi shot. We're just gonna move right here. We're gonna start by stunning him. So does less damage. Dead. I just love the lightning ants in this room. It's like I have a rare beneath me too that I can't see, but he's on the map. I always check the map up here, so if it seems like I can't see anything in my UI, I can't. I always just look on the map. Another rare coming down. And we're about to get boxed in, which doesn't sound good to me. We can fix that. Even move up and over when he got a line of sight. I kind of want to be able to shoot these things. They come up. It attacked me. Oh, it healed itself. Isn't that special? Why wouldn't it heal itself? Is it just dodging my bullets? I'm just trying to kill the stupid white snake. Ridiculous. If there's an ammo pouch that's like tier 5 that makes projectiles travel instantaneous, so I'll just get that. Having things dodge your attacks by just moving out of the way is very irritating. You got a rare of some sort. Oh, I just one-shot that. That was kind of nice. How much time we have left? 15 minutes? You know what? We can probably actually make this, I think. Maybe not. It's gonna be close. I'm being awfully stingy with my stun. Racial stun. But probably don't have to be. I'm not considering the rares to be threats, and I'm saving it for uniques and bosses. And since it works all the time, it's useful for escaping, it's useful for anything. If I use Kneecapper plus the racial stun, and it tries to move towards me, it loses like 10 game turns. Well, probably more like 7, because I haven't put any points into it yet. But enough. Speaking of which, we're going to start leveling up Sling Sniper. And for generics, you know, we almost don't want to do anti-magic shield, because for every 30 damage it absorbs, you gain another equilibrium. So the moment that goes up to 60, it becomes twice as hard to keep up. So I'm thinking that trained reactions is probably the best bet. Oh, you know what? We want this. We want a racial. And the one with infusions is pretty nice too. Is that it? Are we clear? One more level left. So maybe we're gonna have an escort on Old Forest 4, and then have to face the boss right at the front with the escort, because he usually has this blizzard effect. I'm thinking so. I think I like that, right? Better than this. That's melee hit only, so this does almost nothing. Oh, I get stun resistance. Confusion resistance. This gives me plus 40 health. And physical crit chance, which is very nice. I don't think I care about any of the rest of this stuff, so... No escort. That probably means they're all in Daikara. Oh, look at this! Well then. Well, here's the boss. We also don't have to worry about an escort. And we're right near the stairs, so if we get stuck with something, we can just run away. It's not a big deal. We shouldn't have to, though. Okay. Now, I don't know if he's stunned while the projectile is coming at me, if it lowers the damage of the projectile, or if the damage is determined before that. Okay, we're going to use a movement infusion to keep this momentum going, because we still have our racial stun going. That's kind of our big, important ability. Let's see if we can get this in view. Dang. Well, we can stun him again. Is he doing that much damage to me through stun? That's very scary. How much damage does this thing do? 66, 66. Yeah, we should be enough to not worry about that too much. I'm gonna hit regen, and if I should hit evasion first, since that's instant. What is hitting me so hard? The midge swarm. It's the midge swarm. How's it hitting me? Oh, like war shout and stuff. Well, in theory, this is infused and stunned. I have regen going. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this. Let's see if I die. Nope. Should be able to just kill this before this stun is up. I feel like that would be good. Yeah. This is hitting for physical damage. Let's do that. Can I kill it? And then we might have to back out. Because I think we're not in the best situation right now. I mean, we still have our armor up, so we're not terrible off, but okay. Let's stun him. The other one I think is out of range still. We kill it, and should be dead. Yep. The other snake's in the way, but if he doesn't kill us this next round, we should get him. Nope, that's still in cooldown. Okay, called shot to kill him. Okay, we're good. That was a little scarier than I was expecting. Ooh, gold amulet. Armor penetration 11. And life regen. What do I have right now? 6 armor. Well, that's actually not that bad. I'm at a point where armor is really important still. Gosh, doing that much more damage would be nice, wouldn't it? I don't think I have enough armor to wear that just yet. I think my defenses are awfully, yeah, 30. I can't. The armor is way too low. I have a shield. I don't know how my armor is so low. Usually I have at least like 40 something by now. But all that takes is finding one, 14 damage 14 armor pair boots. I really do not like having regen instead of healing. But we're making it work, right? Oh, I have a warhound on me I couldn't see. No, there's no reason to fight that. Does it have movement speed? 120 global speed? Why? Why would that be the case? That doesn't make any sense. It should desummon by the time it gets to me. We can just kill it. There we go. You're in range. Okay. Can't believe how terrible gear has been this run. Running around with 30 armor is really bad. But again, having trained reactions is really good, so... Is that the thing that summoned? These things hit hard. You do not want to be anywhere near these things. In fact, if I look at its damage, 134. If it thing crits, it can take off like half my life. So, we're going to use a movement, which I don't use as much as I probably should. Let's see if we can kill him before it gets to us. Yep. How's that bee coming from? What's the duration of this summon? Jeez Louise. He moves like 5 spaces at a time. Alright. Oh. Holy shit. That's what guy we want. We can just like stun him and just walk away for now. Because he's going to bring with him a bunch of ads and you don't really want to fight everything at the same time. It just rush me? Rushes, yeah. Okay. You have disengage and everything else, so... Which I like to use pretty liberally, as you can probably tell. It's the maximum range here. There we are, we're at it. I think he has single attack off against us. Is that the awful belt? 7. cunning, 8 willpower. I don't think we care about willpower or cunning in this. Or we care about cunning, but this is probably better. It doesn't have heal bot, does it? Mind power, we don't care about. I think all of this gear is garbage. Yeah. Oh, okay, well, we killed the boss at least. So we should be about done. We'll clear up the zone. There's a vault. I don't know if we're going to do it. The vaults in Old Forest, they not only don't have any good gear in them, but they don't give any experience. They're just tedious. If they had gear inside them, it'd be worthwhile to do, but we'll do it anyway. Maybe. Ooh, a mass grave too. So I would do is I would come back before going east when this level is much lower and maybe do all this stuff, but doing it now would be suicide. My character's just not that strong, and it's certainly not very strong defensively. Basically, he's surviving because he can move around so much, but that doesn't do you a lot when you're getting swarmed. Or you're in an environment where you can't really use your positioning to your advantage. It makes the class a lot of fun to play. So when you can kill things before they can ever even attack you, the mobility tree is just amazing. It's got to be one of the best generic trees in the entire game, if not the best. Oh, let's do it. Why not? It'll be probably the bear one. Yeah. There's one item, 2 items, 3 items with a level 42 white grizzly bear that is insane. Let's look at him. He hits for 61 damage. Oh no. And he has half the life of the the uniques that I've been fighting. He doesn't have any talents. But yeah, I mean, these vaults were designed for normal, where running into a level, 30 enemy when you're level 15 is really scary. But if you plan and say, I'm just punching these things, aren't I? Did I ever take that one talent? I did. So I'm at least getting some proc damage. Proc racial, that's fine. Oh, this is taking forever. This is why I don't like doing this one. I could move and get more ammo, but I wonder if what I really need to do is to somehow port in there so I can attack the tree. Oh, we did it. What if they have a limit to how much they can summon? Alright, like each time they summon something, the cooldown gets a little longer. So you can eventually... No. I don't want to disturb the grave. It's going to ask you that for each one of these. I like it in an endless loop? Oh, this is... No! Oh, well, those might now be my least favorite things in the game. It's really annoying. I think we cleared it. Have I seen the entrance to Lake of Newer? Yeah. Well, I think that is the end of this and the end of this character. So, I mean, we could keep playing and you guys could watch me do an entire run and it would take 30 hours of me finding the quiet time to record myself talking. But I don't think that that would be very beneficial, so I think this is the end of it. If you made it this far, hopefully you learned something if you're new. And the game doesn't really get any harder than what we just did. I might do a video when we get to high peak so you can kind of see what things look like at the very end game. But thank you for watching. I appreciate it.